Good morning. I welcome everyone here today to witness this class's transition from elementary school students into middle schoolers. I am so proud to stand here today and be a part of it all. Now, as you watch the students come in and be seated, you may have been wondering why they're not in ABC order and why they're sitting the way they are. Why are the decorations red and last year they were purple? It's because here at the Grange Moscow, we take the acronym that was given by the superintendent, word focus, and we've taken each letter of that word and turned it into an attribute that we think is important for our lives and the success of schooling and just in our personal lives. And that word is focus. And we have created 5 houses from it. And you see that they are sitting in order of their houses. So I'd just like to take just a quick second just to kind of recognize the houses and what they mean or what character they stand for. So our first house is F for family, and it is House Ohana, represented by the color blue and by the animal elephant. And this house reminds us that family makes us stronger. It is unconditional. Family is support and encouragement is there in the good times, even in the bad times, lifting us up, picking us back up, reminding me that together we are strong. So if Okana would stand at this time. O is for optimism, and that's represented by House Rajo, whose color is purple, and that was last year's winner of our house competition. And we represent it by the pop. Rajo reminds us that with the right mindset, anything is possible. There are no limits to what we can achieve if we have a growth mindset. So, Rajo, House Rajo, would you stand? C stands for courage. My personal favorite, and the reason why all of our decorations were red today, and the winner of the house competition for the year 2023-2024 was House Corajosa. These are our house competition winners. Corajoso means courage in Portuguese. And courage does not mean not being afraid. It means you are afraid. But you power through it anyway. You do what needs to be done. And what better value do we have in our academic world as we tackle middle school and in our personal lives as we tackle all the challenges that come to us? Our next house, Unity, U, is a bunyak. It is represented the green house, represented by the wolf. Just like Okana, Abunde reminds us that we are one. We are together. We're one school, one family, and together we share the joys and successes as well as the challenging times. So, House Abunde, if you would stand and be recognized. There we go. And last but not least, we have S, which stands for service. House Altruist Day, or as they're commonly known here, the Black House. They're represented, the color is black, they're animals, of course. This house reminds us that these little acts of kindness make a major impact. From volunteering to help with tasks, cleaning up the playground, or just being available to help out a fellow student with a word of encouragement, or help with their backpack. That's what House Altruist Day embodies. House Altruist Day, would you stand to be recognized? So these have been in these houses for several years. Our kindergartners are sorted along with all the staff, faculty, and kindergarten, and that's the house that we stay in throughout the duration of our time at Grange Moscow. We have house mothers, house chants, we have house meetings, everything like that. We also do point system for academics, behavior, games, everything. And so that is how Port Joseph came to be the house winner this year. They've had ups and downs, but there are two students in particular who have excelled in the face of these challenges and have risen to be the part of the top 5 for their grade point average in 5th grade. With a top overall grade average of a 95A, this encompasses an average of all classes, 4 core subjects together. She is leaving here with a 95A. This young lady is kind, creative, and a great artist. She has poured all she has into every aspect of her academics. Alexa has been a student here at Tiger Nation since 3rd grade. She belongs to House Altruiste, and her favorite subject is science. Alexa is one of the student leaders for 5th grade. She also takes part in our Gifted program and hopes to one day work for NASA as an astronaut. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly introduce you to Alexa Apple.
Teachers, parents, family, and friends for attending our 5th grade promotion. To be honest, school has been a blast. Personally, I'm doing it with Grange Moscow Elementary down on August 8th, 7 years ago, post-COVID. I was so excited to start 5th grade and move to the big one. But the teachers pushed us to do our very best. After having 2 years of pandemic, the adjustment to return to normalcy was difficult. Well, it's not been all work and no play for Grange Moscow Elementary. We've had opportunities to play and interact in summer with teachers and classmates. Events such as field days, on-test fitness dances, or annual events that we all look forward to. I love my elementary. I love the grand finale for the 5th grade promotion. I love 5th graders as we look forward to our next stage in life at the middle school. Let's commit to use all the knowledge and skills we have gained so far. My advice as we move to the 6th grade is to try. No matter what you do, your best effort and really try, you will do great. As Lee said, we'll be successful in all that is set before us. Let's commit to do the best we can be and give our teachers, parents, family, and friends guidance.
Our next student has an overall grade point average after averaging all his subjects together with a 92A. Emmett is funny, quick-witted, and intelligent young man. He has attended Tiger Nation since the 1st grade. His favorite subject is ELA and enjoys reading and drawing. Emmett is waiting until he's older to decide what his career path will be. But I know whatever he chooses, he will be successful. I'm excited to introduce you all to Emmett Austin.
Good morning. I'm so glad to welcome you here today for our 5th grade graduation. Today, I am reminded of all the memories I've made at the Grange Moscow. Fun Fridays and field trips stand out the most. I realize that all my hard work paid off, and I would like to thank all the teachers who helped me get to this point. My advice to our class in middle school is to work hard and never fail. You will achieve our goals, and I'll see you when we graduate next year.
There are 3 other students I would like to recognize for their academic achievement, summing up our top 5 students for this year. Together with Alexa and Emmett, they make up our top 5 in our grade class. If you would come forward when I call your name to receive your certificate and your medal, number 3, Anastasia Gigona. Number 4, Elijah Bowler. approved. And the highest, most approved grade in ELA as someone that embodies, Mr. Just embodies what all ELA stood for and just really enjoyed the subject. We have Elijah Bowen. We take I-Ready 3 times a year, and that's to just see the students' achievement throughout the year. We get a baseline at the beginning of the year to see where they're starting, and then we take it in the middle of the year and at the end we see to see. And they are given 2 scores that judge growth. One is how far they've come from the first test to the last, and the other one is how close to grade level or the next grade level, if they were already on grade level, they met. So we have the most approved in ELA, who from the first test to the last test grew 166 points, which is a major deal. And that award goes to Blake Hensley. Blake, you might want to stand right there. Blake. Also, for social studies, Ms. Spitzer said that Blake enjoyed history, was a big participant in the discussions, and really seemed to enjoy it. So he also gets the social studies. Okay, in math, I have one young lady that started off was not really a priority to her. She was more of a socialite, but something turned around in her, and she started running my math class. She knew the answers. She was figuring out things faster than everybody else. She turned around and just made this an important part of her academic success, and she was just wonderful. She's improved so much, and I am so proud of her. Kiara Hodge. Gentleman is our most improved in math. We had some struggles and we tried some different strategies. Then something clicked and he started beginning trying his best. And he grew 185 points from the first test to the last test. And Grayson Joyner. Lastly, in our academic subject awards is the science award. There is one young gentleman that keeps me on his toes. He seems to have a new little tidbit of information in every science class, whether it's trying to recite to me 2 pages of the digits of pi that he's written down, or explain how black holes work, or just asking random questions about what if that I can't answer. This young gentleman gets my science award, Jordan Talley. We also do, like I said, I-Ready, but we also have a program called Reflex Math, which they have to do 3 to 5 does every single day. And it is to bolster that strength in our multiplication division tasks and getting them done fluently. It's not enough just to know 3 times 7 is 21, but they have to know it immediately. Because starting in 4th grade on up, that is the 2 major operations that we use in math. So it's critical. So at the end of the year, on Reflex Math, it shows the students who have reached 100% in not only knowing, but knowing it fluently, quickly, all from 0 to 12 family, multiplication and division. So I would like to recognize those students who have made 100% mastery of those facts in just a minute. So when I call your name, you'll just come forward and receive your certificate, okay? Emmett Austin. Alexa Atkins. Maurice Avian. Elijah Bowler. Shiloh Bryson. Tyler Douglas.
Sharp Dress Control Weaver. Brayden Wolf. Amari White. Thomas Yeager. We also want to recognize those students because academics is one part, but behavior is the second part that makes you have a successful year. We did a program called Class Dojo that rewarded points and had points with our core 5 groups. That's all we had. So if we didn't follow, points were deducted. You got house points if you did. At the end of the week, those that kept to 85% or higher for the week, we had a fun Friday. So looking back, they also give us for the whole entire year score. And we had several students that maintained 95% for the whole entire year or higher. So I'd like to recognize those students right now for just being willing to be the best in academics and some of you, and also in our behaviors. So we'd like to recognize the following people if you would come forward when I call your name. Okay? And then Austin. Elijah Bowler. Shiloh Bryson. Morgan Hillard. Runyon Joy. Anastasia Bihona. And last but not least, Andrea Wilkes. And Andrea, if you would come back for a second. It's been years since I've been able to award one of these, but Andrea has perfect attendance. Good job, Andrea. Also, we have an AR program. It started relatively late in the school year. The students can read books, take a quiz on comprehension, and then decide the book they would get rewarded points. One young lady took this as a personal mission, and you can get anywhere, I believe, half a point, 5 points. So just to give you an idea of how slowly it builds. We're not telling you how many points she got. So each looked like anywhere from half a point to 5 points. This young lady ended up with 238 AR points. She was and that young lady is Anastasia Bihona. She is also at the librarian set a goal of there is a 4-foot tiger, stuffed tiger, that's coming home with her. But I believe she. So we can get that to her after the ceremony. Congratulations, Sarah. And we were talking about house points. Students can earn house points, 1 to 3 house points for behavior, for just helping out, cleaning up the playground, just being a good person on that end. Also, they get house points for academics. They get house points for any A's, B's, and C's. They get any report cards, any tests, anything like that. And we keep a running tally of the school as a whole in our front hallway. But also, 5th grade, we keep individual on our leaderboard in our hallway. And I would like to recognize the person who has gotten the most house points. They are a member of House Altruiste and have 1,709 house points. And I would like to award Alexa Atherton.
Kiara Hodge, and Anastasia Golden. For art, Ms. Stinson wanted to recognize William Duke and Michael Hannis. For music, Mr. Mullins wants to recognize Kentrell Wheeler and the Wheeler Band. And for PE, Coach Moffitt wants to recognize, Kentrell Wheeler and Alexa. Okay, now Ms. Hunt and Ms. Johnson, Mr. Ryan would like to come forward. We're going to recognize those ladies and gentlemen that participated in basketball and cheer. So we're going to start with girls basketball. So if y'all would come forward under the arch when your name is called, and meet Ms. Johnson here. For girls basketball, we have Kiara Hodge. and Elijah Bowler. Now this one, we have some hidden talents. They vote on the class comedian. I was surprised, but I can see it, I think, in this. They chose Morgan Hillard. And they chose Dorian Vaughn. The next one was Mr. and Mrs. Sports, and this was, I already knew who this was going to be. And it was a landslide for these two. So for Mr. and Mrs. Sports, Haley Lyles. And Contrell Wheeler. The last one was Mr. and Mrs. LMES, and they were told to think of someone who not just had this, because many wonderful people struggle, so not just to put aside academics for a minute, and think of those people, if you were brand new to Grange Moscow, who would you want to seek out as your friend? Who had that inviting attitude? Who do you think would help you? Who do you think would be a good friend? Who do you think, if I had a problem, I could go to them without judgment? And so with that in mind, they chose these two people to be Mr. and Mrs. LMES. First, for Miss LMES, Alexa Atherton. And for Mr. LMES, Emmett Alston. Okay, before we hand out the most important certificates that I have up here, I would like to take a moment just to speak to the 5th grade class. I've been privileged to not only teach you, but also to observe you. And in that time, I've seen you in defeat. I've seen you in success. I've seen all your highs and your lows. I've seen you grow, your personalities develop, and friendships bloom. I want to say to each and every one of you that I am proud and honored to be able to watch this transition into middle schools take place. The world of possibilities lies in front of you. You can achieve your dreams, become what you want, but it is not going to be an easy journey. The amount of effort and work and determination that you put into your education and your personal life and your journey from here on back is going to be equal to the success that you get out of it. Remember, it is what you make it. So my hope is that you make it something wonderful. Remember to be the change that you want to see in this world. And with that in mind, I would like to invite family to kind of take a look back at our year and our slideshow.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound, and I think about now, can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like the women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Okay, one more thing before we hand out the certificates. All the fifth grade students participated in a program called DARE. I believe it was a 2-week program. And so we have someone here today that would like to present those certificates for completion of the program. Okay, so when you hear your name come forward and receive your certificate, Alexa Atherton, Mason Vaughn, Shiloh Bryson, Michael Hamilton, Blake Hensley, Morgan Miller, Grayson Joyner, Christian Lindsay, Haley Lyles, Lincoln McDonald, Jade McQueen, Anna Chicana, Jamari Wright. Thomas Yeager. Emmett Austin. Brayden Jones. Braylon Wolf. Desmond Walker. Elijah Bowler. Grayson Golden. Isabella Mendes. Kiara Hodge. London Joy. Malia Jones. Mason Jewell. Maurice Adams. Tyler Douglas. And William Duke. Okay, it is now time to get waiting for. At this time, I would ask you to put everything underneath your chairs. And if you would stand up. And we're going to come through as your name's called. You're going to receive your folder, and then, like we practiced, you go back around to the end of your line. Okay. Grayson Golden. Malia Jones. Now come to the red dot so we're in your picture. Christian Lindsay. Haley Lyles. Okay, maybe we. Anastasia Janona. Kentrell Wheeler. before I present you, Miss Breeden would like to say a couple of words to you specifically.
As much as I am excited for you to go, I am also saddened to see you go. I've been with you guys for 5 years, but please know that I am very proud of you. The only thing that I felt like was appropriate to do was to end this in one last book. So, in case any of you were wondering, I read children's books for just about any occasion, and that includes with my staff as well as my students. So, the book that I've chosen to read to you today is You're Here for a Reason. You're here for a reason, you certainly are. The world would be different without you by far. If not for your hands and your eyes and your feet, the world like a puzzle would be incomplete. Even the smallest of things that you do blossom and multiply far beyond you. A kindness, for instance, may triple for days or set things in motion in different ways. It travels much further than you'll ever know, under the treetops, over the snow, till it's wandered and fluttered and floated and twirled, making things happen all over the world. You're here for a reason. It's totally true. You're part of a world that is counting on you. So don't be too worried if some days fall flat. Good things can happen even from that. Life can be tricky, there isn't a doubt. You'll skin your knees trying to figure it out. But life works together, the good and the bad, the silly and awful, and happy and sad. To paint a big picture we can't always see, a picture that needs you most definitely. Remember that next time a day goes all wrong, to somebody else, you'll always be strong. And that ball that you lose or that kite you let go could make someone's day. You just never know. You're here for a reason. If you think you're not, I would just say that perhaps you forgot. A piece of the world that is precious and dear would surely be missing if you weren't here. If not for your smile and your laugh and your heart, this place we call home would be minus a part. Thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness times two. I just can't imagine a world without you. And to finish it off, please know that Miss Breeden believes in you and loves you.
Further ado, fifth graders, if you will stand. I'm pronouncing all middle schoolers. Michael.
Share